When I got married in Surin, Thailand to my wife, Jirapon, I joined with someone who truly loves me for me, which is something special that I appreciate every single day. She's not a big fan of roller coasters, but appeases me in traveling around Thailand and beyond to help me visit various parks and places. But roller coasters aside, which places have I had some of my favorite moments with my wife? Find out as I wish my wife a very happy birthday. Number 10. Mexican restaurants in Bangkok and Vietnam. As a native Estonian, I seek the world trying to look for quality Tex-Mex. While in Bangkok, we tried 2 different Mexican restaurants. I especially looked for quality looking chips, which I think we found, but the various salsas were just a different flavor than I'm used to, and most of the food my wife thought was tasteless. She did enjoy the place we found in Quoc, Vietnam though, which is why I picked the beach hotel that I did for that evening. Number 9. Wat Khao, Sukim, and Wat Khao, Chawang. I'm not a huge fan of visiting Buddhist temples, and neither is my wife, but the 2 we visited in contemporary were truly special. One contained an incline that I actually posted a POV of on this channel since inclines are the best. The other temple had fantastic woodwork while in a nice beautiful setting as well. Both were well worth a visit as truly special places.
It was on picture mode.
Number 8. The Night Market, Quoc, Vietnam. My wife was really excited to visit the night market in Dung Dung, Vietnam, but came away a little underwhelmed with its offerings since it wasn't more than a normal market in Thailand. You can watch her collection of videos exploring the night market if you'd like, but for me, it was really special just to be able to share this moment with my wife and to see my wife take charge and explore something that she wanted to do, as normally, I'm the one who is making more of our plans when we travel. Number 7. Lamae Resort and Seafood Buffet. Being stuck in the south of Thailand waiting for Chai Khao Coffee to open, we stayed at the Lamae Resort, which is really off the beaten path in the middle of nowhere on the coast of Thailand. But right next door to this isolated beach resort is a terrific little seafood buffet. We also had a pretty good lunch right around there as well. I haven't been blown away with food in Thailand, but this was an amazing experience. Number 6. The Turtle Store. As a Texan who appreciates Buc-ee's, there was something special about every time we stopped at the Turtle Store on our way to and from Surin. Whether it was shopping for food, I love their honey, or eating lunch, including the 40 baht ice cream with a decent cone. It was always a nice place where Jirapon and I can grow together. Number 5. Our first anniversary, McDonald's in Fantasia Lagoon. On our first wedding anniversary, Jirapon and I got to take her cousin to Khao to take a test. While we waited, we hit up the mall so that I could get McDonald's and experience the last listed amusement park in Thailand outside of Bangkok, Fantasia Lagoon Khao. The park was underwhelming, but being able to spend a special day with my wife was truly a special memory that I'm happy to have. Plus, any woman who will take me to McDonald's for my anniversary is a true keeper. Number 4. Phraya Nakhon Cave. I wanted to make a quick stop here while we were in Prachup Khiri Khan. Stopping here, however, is not a quick stop, and it took us a really long time to walk all the way up the mountain to get into the cave. Since we're not super physically fit, this was an exhausting experience for the both of us. But this picture of Jirapon inside the cave is one of my favorite pictures of her, as it's symbolic of our ability to keep fighting and to keep going, even when things get rough. The cave itself was nice, but likely not worth the incredible amount of physical effort to get there. It's an experience that isn't going to happen again for Jirapon and I, but I'll treasure the memory of the fact that it did at least happen once. Number 3. Getting married. 19 days after meeting each other for the first time, we sat down with our lawyer to get our marriage certificate in Bangkok. It may not have been the most romantic day, but it was just such a special experience knowing that I was now married to the woman I love. Number 2. Trying hamburgers and enchiladas with her parents. My wife likes to cook and eat, and there were 2 times that I was able to really do this with her while cooking something for her parents that they never tried before. The first time, I was in Thailand. We made them hamburgers. I had to explain to Jirapon that you have to use beef in a hamburger. The second time, we made enchiladas, which was really difficult since we had to make the tortillas and the sauce from scratch, because you can't just buy that kind of stuff in Thailand. It was a great experience to share with my wife, though, and to be able to share this food with her family is something that I will always hold dear. Number 1. Our wedding. Being able to have our wedding at our parents' house was really nice, especially with how the tables were able to wrap around the main area in the front of the house. There's a lot that both of us still don't know about Thai wedding ceremonies, but it's a moment that I'm so thankful to be able to share with the love of my life. For those interested, my wife's YouTube channel, Khao and Jirapon in Thailand, has videos for all of these events. If you'd like to share birthday wishes to her or some of your own favorite travel experiences with your significant other, please let us know. For now, I want to wish a happy birthday to Jirapon. And as always, Raccoon Tira Crop. I love you, Jirapon.